Գնաց Տրիմոլյան։ Հինացինք։ Դրոգբայ։ Չի տալու ինձ դրոգբայ։ Պետք է չի։ Չնայած այս վեճը որ բացի կարելի է օգտագործել իրան։ Գնացինք ճակատամարտի։ Օ Դրակուլաների հետաքցը։ Տենանք։ Կոլերը ֆուլի տակա։ Լավ քելլեք իմ ձևի խաղակ։ Այդ կփոխեն։
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And if you did just miss it, they are up and running already. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Եվ չգիտեմ, գավը չի խաղում։
Cut short. No, that's been intercepted.
Overloved.
Look at now the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter. Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things. You could almost say he's the perfect attacker. Easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed because he always had that pace in his game.
Բայց երեք խաղը սկսել լուսերը տարան։ 30 աչոք մեջքի գնացի, ավայ։
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's had it taken off him.
Հայ բայց հեսա կգա, գերևը կգա, չի կարա։ Գերևի մամեն որա դիտողներից է։
And we have our very first corner.
Սնես ֆուտբոլ է էթում, չի նայ, հեսա պերերի, որ ֆուտբոլները լնի կմտնի։
Shot could be on, and the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on, in for the pieces! That's just playing it safe and simple.
Շմեյխելինյոներ է։
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, can he get onto this? Neymar. Steaming.
Կրակի։
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal. He's the one player you want on the ball.
Ինքը շոտ թոնգա, բայց ու արագությունը ինչի։ Ես գները նայեցի խոսքի մի 60,000-ով խոսքի 50 մեգաբիտ արագություն է, զուգումը 250 է։
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal. Messi. Showing good feet. He's found him there. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around. Triol clears it away.
Lovely.
That was probably asking just too much. You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that. Rummenigge. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Now it's Bale. Mbappe. Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Forwards and with intent. Rummenigge.
All of the
He is through here.
Penal.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the most significant moment of the game.
Just.
Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed. Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work. So the first goal of the game. Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an energetic look. Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Pirlo-ով
It's the perfect opportunity
մեր
to
սիրած
create
ձև
a
է։
cushion between them.
Լավ, կմտնելու անցկացնի թուլեր։ Թուլեր։
Corner number 2 then. And the shot!
Որը չիլավ եք պահուկ նար այս ոչ խաղը։ Այսինքն ես էլ եմ ունենալու, թե տաբնավլենիները ճիշտ դուս եկավ եմ PlayStation-ը սակաունտի չմեյխելի կծրգեմ ստա։ Նուլիտին, խոսքենս թիմ կդարնա եսի։
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham.
Գերի գալական թիմ։ Վոլկերն եմ ընդե, էլիքստեք խաղը հաստացաստար։
Bellingham. Can he get it through? Oh no, this does not look good.
Խուճապեր։
That'll be a throw-in. And here's Bellingham. Oh, that's delightful.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He's got away. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18 será
Start of the second half.
el dorsal 24.
Լավն են։
Solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Time and again they are repelled. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two.
They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rijkaard takes control of it, and he's on the move. Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Արախ ես հետ մտա։
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Mbappe. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's beaten the last man.
Footballing with usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot!
La asistencia a este partido
He's got away with one there.
70.987 espectadores.
Վեժիտավատը։
So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. Oh, it's Rijkaard. Very nicely done.
Ի
Throw. Vieira. Now Van Dijk. And that has left him in a heap. Rafael Leao. That looks a good ball through.
Allah, si şok
Nedved. That's tidy. Nedved going face to face with his great rival.
Rafael Leao really was well marshalled there because he was the...
He's got the shot away! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Bale. Now it's Messi. Decent hit! Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Disappointed with that. And the counter is on. Chance here to counter. Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pinches it off him.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
That is good strength. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He has found a way through. Pass is just off target. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Messi. And Messi! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that because he should have put them ahead now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he thumps it clear. The final 5 minutes. And that could set him on his way. This was gone, presumably for offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 9, Messi. El dorsal 11, Bale. El dorsal 4. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 2, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 13. Cambio de jugadores.
Cannavaro.
Taş.
Oh, this looks sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved. That's really well manoeuvred. Nedved tries a shot.
Mahiresi yarayısız gördü. Sarı korktu.
That has raised the roof.
50 yaraya şutmuyoruz.
Of course he wasn't.
Well, look,
Biz
he
de
moves
bazı
and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a...
That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match has
Çeşmeyi
been...
fele bahit orası. Վեցերորդ տեղի բայց կապ չունի։ Շուտ պետք է զամենները լներ։ Արա լավ, աղը վերջյոն են չեն կարնալու աշկիս մտնենք տոպ 100 շատ խաղակ
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Yes, Gணும்.
So we're up and running. That has been knocked clear. And we have our very first corner. Can he put it away? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Aura the love
Disappointed with that. And he's searching through. He's got the shot away! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Yes, in penalty, yes. Ուրեք շվաստը վիդանը թեսրանցը ֆիլը արակերվան գերմի հետ վատ ձևի վերջի վարպեներին մեկ էր խփեցող
And now they can string out a defence. Maldini cuts it out. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Quality ball. Cafu.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And they can counter here. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's being shifted off it.
Burning.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's Van Basten. He's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's in on goal. It's loose now and they want to get it back. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge. Oh, it's Van Basten. Nedved, who does have an assist to his name. Forwards and with intent. In with the challenge. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Sao Paulo applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days.
Can he finish?
Ասենց կրվելուն է սախարը։
Sao Paulo are back on level terms. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Van Basten. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Basten. And he's on his way. Rodri. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Nedved. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Pirlo. Rijkaard. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the pass is intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. Pirlo. And it's Neymar. Owned beyond the defence. He can run onto that. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
he's managed to get free. The final seconds now. Rummenigge. Beckham. Now Mbappe. Sané. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each.
With the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt
So
kindly
we
make
reach the
his
halfway
way to the
point.
information
What a
centre.
half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's Van Basten! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And he's only too grateful to capital Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That has not gone well. No way through. And here's Van Basten. Now there's a fine ball. It's a loose ball. Sao Paulo needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Beckham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rummenigge. Now it's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Neymar. That's headed upfield. And it's Beckham.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of
Oh
move.
no,
No,
no.
what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Thank you,
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely spread. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Puyol. Number 18, Neymar. Number 8, Nedved. Number 9,
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Number 14, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field, number 4, Costa Curta. Number
Maradona
15,
will not want to lose
Baggio.
out here, not against this
No.
opponent.
22, Platini.
Can he
Number
finish?
What
What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare.
yes,
It's
it
clear
was
that
also
the keeper was
slow.
unsighted by his
Oh,
defence,
guys.
and by the time he picked up the flight at that, it was too late.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected,
Well,
Peter.
no,
When you've got
guys,
two
okay.
strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Beckenbauer was in no mood for any of that. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. Beckenbauer gets it away. Here comes a he gets big. Split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box. you wonder if that's it now,
But
but
tough
there
goal,
may
man.
be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Played out to the left flank. Koller, and he cuts out the supply. Played back in. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Added minute has been indicated.
Maradona. And he's intervened well there. Goes forward. Koller is herring after that one. Koller. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be set. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt,
everybody,
it is
and
the week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Neymar, he has found the way through. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive painter.
Well, those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
João Cancelo. And it's Cancelo. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Nedved. He's found a way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Good to pay. Already chasing the game. They did chance for the He will be livid with himself. Driven forward. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He could be in here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Driving on and making good progress. Belletti. Good to pay are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Oh, that was vital. Rodri. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, just skips past his man. Not yet. Neymar. Rummenigge.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rodri. And it's Cancelo. Thuram calmly anticipates. That is a great shapes the shoot. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Pirlo, nicely aimed pass. That has been slung wide. Red card! Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Looking for options for movement. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's been won straight back. Nedved. He's had a shot! Cristiano Ronaldo! Van der Vaart getting this one clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And it's Nedved. Mbappe. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Good to pay with the corner. There first.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. We're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now that's well seen too. And it's Nedved. Rummenigge does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Some good work on the right flank here. Torres. Van der Vaart. Wriggles his way through. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Nedved. Cannavaro. And it's Cancelo. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Pirlo. Rummenigge. Oh, that's well spotted. João Cancelo going full steam ahead down the left flank. João Cancelo, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Pirlo. He's had a hit! And again they hit the front. So that goal then.
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Cancelo. And they can counter here.
Aga they are in
That pass isn't the best. Maldini looking to penetrate opposition lines.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Lovely feet. Whistle's
штраф.
gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Pirlo. Pirlo! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Just eases him off the ball. Maldini. Torres. Maldini cuts out the pass. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Triol. And it's Neymar. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Մաքուր, молодец.
Neymar with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri was in no mood for any of that. Belletti. Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hernandez spots it and intercepts.
Ահ, յունը դրա։
Koundé. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. And now they can clear their lines. And they're back on the ball again. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Works it forward. Five minutes left on the clock.
You can never be short of runners in the space.
Has a goal! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better.
After 88 minutes.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitutions taking place.
Quick to recover
2
this.
minutes has been indicated.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And there goes the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Tells you somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working.
Հավե խաղացողը շատ վատ ռապերա Մարդ չի գտնում, ես կով մեռան սերվերները։ Լավ չի, լավ չի։ Замалек.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it,
Hello,
but
everybody,
it is
and
equally
welcome to
clear
today's
and
match.
very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide. And the shots! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That is lovely. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Van Basten deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Platini. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! It's in! 2-0 and in next to no time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Բարի օր, ախպերս։ Չէ, ռեալ եմ սիրում ես, ռեալ եմ բալետանում։ Ես ուզում եի Aston Villa-ն անցներ, ախպերս, եթե ճիշտն ասեմ։ Բարսն ու PSG-ն գնացին։ Ռեալին դաժան է ալնելու, տենանք ախպեր, բայց ես հավատում եմ։ Ես նատուրի հավատում եմ, որ կարա Ռեալը 3 գոլ հետ գա։ Եթե սկզբում մինչև 20 րոպեն մի հատ գոլ խփեց, բեսամ հավանական է։ Շուտ գոլ է, շուտ, մի հատ շուտ որ խփեց։ Կկոդրվի Արսենալը։
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It is, of course, the Estadio Universitario, and as its name suggests, it falls within a university campus. Shapes to shoot! Rijkaard with the clearance.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Ledved does well to get it back. Been knocked clear. It's really well manoeuvred.
Ինչ ես գրել ջաջի տան ո՞րն է անգել։
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about...
Ledved! Now that is commitment to the cause. Tries a shot, and it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive. And
Nunez!
Ռեալը պալուվում կորցնելու բան չունի, սկզբից էլ առաջ է եթալու ես կարծում եմ։
It's their second corner of the game. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. Cruyff. That's fabulous. Good read, needed to be. Cannavaro with the clearance. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rummenigge. Pirlo. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. Bellingham gets it away. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Darwin. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Luis Garcia. Nunez!
Ինչ
Nunez!
փոքրից վրոտորը սպորտ։
That was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bayer Leverkusen have their third corner. Trion tries to clear. Goes in for the header. Spectacular save. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
That was very necessary. Guardiola. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Nedved. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He's played him through. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo. Now it's Nedved. Passing is crisp and sharp. He can run onto that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Adams calmly anticipates. Darwin.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Maradona.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Maradona. Cruyff. Pirlo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Costa Curta is there and he can get that clear. Adams cuts out the pass. Cruyff. No, that's been intercepted. Pirlo. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Hits one! Maradona. Could move up a gear here. And here's Nunez. That has been cut short.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Now this could be a chance. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham gets it clear. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Պայքար է դաժան։
Rummenigge. He's a sharp little ball here. And there's the end of the first half.
Վայո։
Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal. That has been the... Can he finish? Rijkaard. And now the breakaway.
Ուֆ, Neymar-ը
Neymar
սարա։
looking to penetrate
Դաժան է
opposition
սարա։
lines.
Ռոնալդո
a throw-in.
Ռոնալդիտո։
Driving
Oh,
forward.
great feat, that.
Rummenigge!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared without hesitation. Nice control. Pirlo. Maradona. Bellingham. Now it's Luis Garcia. And he's searching through. Just the keeper to beat. Big chance. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Oh, shooting chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Bellingham.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rummenigge. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Back into the middle. And he's onside. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rummenigge! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard. Bayer Leverkusen can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
There's the hit! It's a goal kick.
Cambio en el Bayer Leverkusen. Número 10.
So, time for
Número
changes
9.
on both sides,
Número
actually.
22. Entran número 3. Número 21. Número 7. Cambio.
Nedved. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Can he get it through? Oh, Red, nice interception. Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played into space out wide. Check is there to take. Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Nedved. Rummenigge.
Se van a
Maradona.
jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
2 minutes to be added on. Nedved, who does have an assist to his name. No way through. No, it's Nedved.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. And he's there to belt it away.
Գոլասո։
And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired.
Դիկրենք ես խա։ Դե գնաք ու պրովոկատոր տիրոջը մայրիկը։ Շավոր սպամամ տվեք ես։ Մամմայա պայթածին։ Ասի աշկի սեսի էր, որ սրան կրի։ Ես քո վայրոխը բլոկարի գնաց ես սրա արավ Առաջը դրանք դեբիլ են ընկել, դրանք ռուսեր են։ Ահա պետք չի ընկել, պետք չի, երեխեք, մերեխեք կարող ալնեն, նայող պետք չի, դու ցիվիլ մնա, ճամփենք էթան, biz գեղտերը։ Կեղտ են էլի արա, կեղտ, հոզորով չի։ Հելնեք ձեր սրիմերների
So the
տակ
wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who is joining us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Chance! Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he finish?
Alırlar var vurmuş çıkıp
Neymar
voç
made it
çıkarmak
all
için.
look so simple there before he invited his own complications. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Neymar. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Drogba has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's a real chance! Chooses to go back. Shooting chance!
Alırlar burası için
Hakimi
yaptım
attempts a
ya.
clearance.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
And he's managed to get
Ortada
rid.
Hank baş bana.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Zgubrnysny test, почему-то
First quarter of an hour gone. Pinches it off him. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
It's really well cleared. Maldini. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Rummenigge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Quickly taken. Nuno Mendes. Foot in.
Para vaxtberes, lav du ոնց ես։
A brilliant interception. Valverde. Messi. Galatasaray trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way.
He gets big. That's another chance.
Ուրացրի կորը։
And that's called
Ինչի
for worry or two.
սպրծանք, ինչի սպրծանք, մորս։ Այսինքն կողքին 4 հարցակվող, այսի ավտոբուսներ անում։
Drogba gets across and deals with it. Hakimi. Somewhat off target. Cristiano Ronaldo. Always looking for that half a chance. Rummenigge.
Ազի։
He's got it all right.
Ես իմ ախպերտ, աստ հետև բարեխառում, կրվա մի հատ,
That is
իչամ
so
երկու ավ
good.
քաներով
Such sharp
թխնալում գոնը,
skills.
հետ
And
բերեմ
such
մի
a
150
delicious
բաներ,
finish.
վաղը
It's
պրծնում
beautiful
ակրուբը,
poise. I mean, most
զրոյանալի
players in
ասախ
that
ավտոց
position, I think, would probably
աչոքներով,
fluff that, but not this fella.
վաղը վերջի օրնա։
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Վերջի րոպեին գոլ կերա 93-ին։ Հետո որ շուտը ընդունություն կներ։
Footballing win usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, super decent hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cristiano Ronaldo.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Neymar. Now it's Drogba. Caicedo. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. Well read, and the danger is averted. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Messi. Hakimi. Valverde. Now it's Messi.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
He's gone tall.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Driving on and making good progress. Here's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It has to be. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Messi. Hakimi. There's the ball in. That's a decent clearance. Messi. Thuram makes the interception.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And they're quick to get it back. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Drogba. He's through. It's Drogba! He has done it! Back to within one. Interesting.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Oh, strongly challenged there.
Messi
has given away a free kick. Maldini.
Paolo Maldini.
And back.
Modern different football for you and all that pressing.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into something.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Galatasaray showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Big chance!
License que papo
Wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo.
What a
And surely that settles it. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
That's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
After 70 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ay ara խելացի թուրք։ Ինչ հանդիպող բան։ Դա դրան թոշակե չի հասնում ընկեր։ Մնալ նենց մարդը, որ միշտ պետք է թոշակի ղրգվի։ Անգեր 2030 էի հասը, 3 սթրիմը սկսալ, լուսերը տարան, մեդ 30-աչո կտը մինուս գնացի, մեկինը կրվա պատտակցիկա էր միացրը, կանավարն հոսի ձախ կիսա պաշպան էր խաղում, Նեյմարը աչ պաշպան, բան սենց, մի հատ է կրվա, մի հատ այսօր հետ էի բերել, չնայած 2000 հետ էի բերել, այսօր էլի կրվա, բայց ես էլի հետ կգանք, կարծում եմ, եթե Քանզի վասնզի բեբետոն լավ վիճակում է Վայ մորը սարավելի կոլեր Փոխեմ ես Արնոլդինը օպոզեի սարքել նստի ով կա օպոզը խաղցը որիշ ոչ մեկ Ay դու եք խաղայր օպսը կայֆոտ Este պիտի բնենք ներմարքին գոր պահենց ոչ խաղաց Լրիվ ընգեր Թրքերի թոտա, թրքերին կրելը դզում է Արի ինչ քեզ ես կան մաժում խոսքի երկու հատ ատ եզի գլող դրե Տենանքը լավ ինչ առաջարկել ունես։ Դիմալի բայց ես ներողես։ Просто в общем да բինձև կոլակ տանք ես խաղը։ Կոլնի ուզում եմ ունենց անի մենակ կախի կոլերը գլխին։ Լավա right կարգի դնե ունեմ։
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Pullet did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, easy pickings there.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Baggio goes on a run down the left wing. He's picked his way through. And it's Baggio. Baggio was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Շատ լավ
And
է։
he's in on goal.
Ու պասը խոսքը փթիված։
Portugal have traditionally produced wide men of great flair, and Luis Figo is one of their finest.
Without question.
Yeah, he doesn't have explosive pace to call upon, so he's become a master of dropping the shoulder and making those slalom-like movements to progress. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Figo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Quarter of an hour played. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a nicely measured pass.
Orachí.
And here's Nedved. Beckham. Distributed tidily. Alexander-Arnold. Short changes him with that pass. Fiddles it through. Leicester deals with that comfortably. Alexander-Arnold. That's a good ball played into space. And here's Nedved. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice sequence of passes this. And he's on his No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Real chance! Would have been quick to recover this.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Pirlo. It's Pirlo!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Taken back almost at once. Can he get onto this? Figo. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Probably be looking to play it square from here. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
Առաջի կորների վրա է սկսել է։ Աղմուկ վարիտ է։
Thuram gets good distance on it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
That's positional goal. The utilisation of
Chance to finish. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Beckham just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Now it's Nedved. Pirlo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge. It could be in here. Played out to the right. Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Alexander-Arnold. Pirlo. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Beckham. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Messi. And here's Messi. It's a good ball out wide. No joy this time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pirlo. He's played him through. Ah, that's a fine interception. And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department.
And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Nesta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah. It's a throw-in.
Thank you, bro.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through. Oh, smashing header. Harmlessly behind. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well played and well cleared. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cannavaro. No way through there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And it's Messi. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of
something
activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Vietnam have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players are dropping back.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. In by Messi. Right card, attempts a clearance. Rummenigge. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead.
Rummenigge!
Oof,
And he hits the net!
Lovely.
A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got the...
And the finish!
Շպրտեց գոլերի մեջ, պրոստեսենց նետեց.
And they are cruising away. Just so calm under pressure. And he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won.
Ձգիկ ախպեր, ձգիկ կրի Մեսի. Հեն երկու ատե կրեմ, էլի հետ կգամ 2000-ի. Ոչերնի 3000-երով տեղերն ես չի փորթուլուխեր. Օ ուժեղի հետաքցե Մահմուդի հետ էր Մահմուդը ինչ էր Բոկայի Ֆանյատ Boca and River Plate Անտեն լավն է բայց չեմ խաղցնում Բերլիտոս խզարում է Ձրի խաղցող Հոպ Ճիշտ է
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day though in the life of the Boca nation. We have already started here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tielo charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's in, hits one! That was superb goalkeeping!
Rummenigge is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Oh, Red, nice interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard,
Nicely
nicely aimed pass. Now it's Darwin. Great defending, strong and determined. Gently done. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, I look at this side and think to myself, who's going to make the difference? Well, there's only one answer, and it has to be Rivaldo. He's capable of producing some extraordinary moments.
Indeed. Offensively, I guess there's very little, if anything, missing from his game. Rijkaard, well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rivaldo cuts it out. David Villa. Neymar does really well there. He is strong. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Snyder. He's got the shot away!
Goal!
Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable.
Rummenigge! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's Neymar. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. David Villa!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
David Villa looks for the finish.
No comments.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Bastoni. Trial gets over and intercepts. He is slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Cristiano Ronaldo has a goal! Cristiano Ronaldo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Magnificent! A finish of true class! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Darwin. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Let's think.
David Villa.
ocasión.
It's run loose here.
Հելի մի հատ է խաղում կուրագարի ձգում։
It again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean,
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
well, I've seen very little to
Ronaldo.
indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Señoras y señores,
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Շմտավ։
And he's been shifted off it. Pulls it back. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham. That's a little off target. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neymar. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Snyder. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. That's Nedved. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks for business, doesn't he just?
Convertido en el minuto
This is frightening
55.
football. He has
Número
increased
14.
defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Sad boy, տխուր ապեր էր էլի, տխուրը մնաց։ Հա, ընկերս էսի, մենակ հմի մի հատ կենթանու հետ չկցի բռնի չպխի։ Վերջի խաղան ենք Միլանիտոյի հետ Մետածելնի սաստավա Պայքար էլի Արա Մորցա բանին դզեյ այ Պաշտպանողական լցան Արնոլդի տոյին
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants of filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs.
Lurgistan.
It is the perfect soundtrack. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. They've got on the way here pretty promptly.
Խի Պոլվոտ ընկեր ջան
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Costa Curta. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Ankara Messi.
And he's heaved it away. It's Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Threads one in. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good looking ball. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Nedved.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about shot a goal!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Շտանգա վռոյի գլխին են կողինի աշկին, ասենց ինչ-որ հետաքրքիր բան ստացվավ։
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were suddenly tested. So what can they make of this?
You can never be short of runners into space.
Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit.
It's Neymar! Oh, such a clever touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Neymar. 15 minutes till half-time. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Լավ գոհի ես մեկ է մտնել
He's missed, but not by that far. Costa Curta. Van Basten chasing after it. Rummenigge. Cristiano Ronaldo. Maldini. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Van Basten. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Rummenigge. Now it's Neymar. Neymar just eases him off the ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Հար
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Օր
It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's.
հայ
And the whistle goes for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Չկար դուս
We're already back up and running after half-time. So neither side has yet broken through. Not yet. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, what a ball!
Չկար պայմանը
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Սով խփես կրելու են ջոգելու
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's not got that quite right.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Orange.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He is through here.
Rijkaard with a fine tackle.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much
Ահա
traffic.
հերացը սխմել եմ քառակուսիները
Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Can he finish? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Very nicely done.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Cristiano Ronaldo.
80.113
They can break
spettatori.
here. And here's Hullet. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Played back in. Neymar. And he's lost his man here.
Արա չի գալի մոտներս գնդական գոնքը չուզենա որ մենք մեկ խատ գոլ խփենք փոքր բուլկի չի հասնում մեզ արա
Oh, well played, well played. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Maldini calmly anticipates. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Turns and goes back. There's the shot!
Instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ենք մի բան կդառնա։ Ինչ ես անում, այ տա։ Կողել է կողլա, աչի ես անած պետք է։ Ինչ կողտր թափում։
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
It's their
Numero
second
9.
corner of the game.
Numero 10. Messi. Numero 5.
Oh
Numero
no,
11.
Milan are looking to go forward now.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 13. Il
Gnabry
numero 24.
looks to get on the end of
Il
this.
numero 21. Van der Vaart. Il numero 32. Il
Bebeto.
numero 20. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Roberto Baggio.
Արնավը չխփոջր դիֆեն
That was
շոթը
a
եղել։
brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's picked his way through. Kante does really well there. He is strong. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, good spread.
Ինչի արա։
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment.
Interesting.
This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a sharp pass. He's found a way through.
Ահա չանասն, չի հասնում արա։
That has been cut short. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Չէ, ծոները գույն
He has shown him a yellow card.
Հատ ծոն։ Գազան պաշտպանում է։
And it's Gnabry.
Արանք, մաքուր էր։
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's got the beating of his man. And the ball's a good one here. Great chance! Finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Солнышко. Լավ որ չխփեց արատուս բեբետան։ Դոմինիկյանները կրակ էր։
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Ինչ է սանում, այ հայվան, արա։
It's gone out for a throw-in. Danger averted for now.
Թող վերջի գրոհ անենք։
And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack.
Оны շատ չտանի, 5 աչը կարա։ Հավոր քանի մտել ենք էլի 98-ով ինչքան կլնենք, բայց հոգնա ժողովուրդ այսօր էլ չի փաղա 167 մի հատ հլը տնենք բանին դզենք քանի հիշել եմ Arnoldin Artovinko oppozeista Insumek Բարիքշիր ախպեր ջան, դու էլ ցավը տանեմ Sense ոնց է Ված չի լավ է sense է թողնա Oppoze համար լավ է Ցենտրը Բալանս ավորված զամեն է էլի Սաղ տեղերն է կխաղավոր դա պետք է Մենք է բան չունենք Որը երկու հատ բուստ ունենք Ուրեմն ինչ տանք Այ հելը սպիդ միդի վրա ինչքան է գնաց է Այսի կարանք անենք Երկուսը Ինչ տանք սրան, որ լավ լինի Սպիդ տանք երևի, սպիդ Position, 6-րդ position training ունենք Շատ լավ է Շատ լավ է այսի տանք, agility, ռայ հաուրատ պտի ունենա, random կբացեմ նա, crafted passing, Avad չի, մի հատ բեբետինյոյին տանք, crafted crossing, speed stamina, low pass, Avad չի, set price, sent link, չէ, սենց ավելի ճիշտ է կարծում եմ, center է բապշում, cure լավն է, stamina լավն է, speed լավն է, կարելի է մի քիչ acceleration-ից հանան, speed տալ, ավելի պրյատնի կլինի սենց կարծում եմ, Balance-ը թուլնում է, սենց ավելի լավ է, կարանք դրիբլինգից հանենք մի քիչ սկորստին տանք, Չինի, նորմալ է, ցենտր է, Ես է սաղ լեգենդներին լկայնի հետ տենանք ինչքան ունենք նավսյակի, Epic legendary highlight, Լնայք ինչքան ֆուտբոլիստ ենք ունենալու մենք զա փոխելու ուրիշ ֆուտբոլիստի հետ, իսկ 3 հատ տանք, տոլի 6 հատ տանք, մի հատ մեսի վերցենք, բան, լստեն նայեք, պապական թվից հավքել պահել եմ, սաղ ձրի են սրանք, սրանք, սաղ ձրի են, սրանք, այս էլա ձրի, զամենները սաղ ձրի են, մենակ էսի ապավ, Պոստունս մեսին էլ ատենց հաբան, նմար սիտոն էլ ատենց հաբան, բրունան, Սրա վրա մոտ դաբլ թաչն էլի, դաբլ թաչինյո, կուվտաբաներ, դաբլ թաչ եմ ուզում, Ելանք դե ժողովուրդ ջան լավ եղեք, ապրեք շատ, սաղըտ լավ էր այսօր ենա, դե մինչ հանդիպում վաղը երևի սթրիմ չի լինի, վաղը ռեալի խաղն է, եթե խաղից հետո տրամս լավ է լավ կմտնեմ, բարի օր ախպերս, բայց ուժ եթում ենք ցավը տանեմ, ուժ ախպեր ջան, Ելնենք քնենք։ Եվ всё, լավ եղեք ժողովս կապով։ Միջվաղը։